Hi, I am Maria Thomas, Assistant Curator here at the ABQ BioPark Botanic Garden, and I'm here today to talk a little about orchids that you can grow here in New Mexico in your home or greenhouse, and also giving you some growing and potting tips. So the first thing I do is I remove it from the old mount, and then I want to take off all of the old moss. You want to take a pair of pre-sterilized scissors or pruners, and you cut off any of the old decaying roots. And you just want to lay out the roots nice and flat. Separate the leaves up because you really don't want to wrap the leaves in the moss, just the roots. So you put a nice moist bed of the New Zealand sphagnum moss down, and then you position it on your wood, and then you just grab a second bundle and lightly cover the roots. And then you take a nice piece of this old fishing line, and you don't want to wrap it too tight because those roots, they do need a little room to breathe and grow. But you do want to make sure that it's secure. The other types of wood you can use, cedar, juniper, you can find cork bark at your specialty nursery and use it to mount. And the last thing you certainly want to do, even though we use pre-moistened moss, is you want to give it a good water. We have an annual orchid show here at the Botanic Garden in association with the New Mexico Orchid Guild. And it is actually a great place to attend care workshops, to find out natural history about species orchids, and also to purchase your own exciting new additions to your orchid collection. And then I have these two terrestrial orchids that you can actually grow in your garden here in New Mexico. This one is Pleone. It is marginally hardy here, which means some of these really harsh winters we have, it probably won't do well. So if you can put it in a protected courtyard in a nice shady, well-drained area, it'll do fine. And then this one is a Blatilla. It's a Chinese ground orchid, and these are extremely hardy here. They'll overwinter even through most of our coldest winters. But again, a nice, well-drained, shady area, these will do great for you. These here are dendrobiums. They'll lose their leaves in the fall when they go into their resting period. And then in the spring, before the leaves really start coming back, you have this beautiful onset of just gorgeous flowers. Back here we have Oncidiums. I think these guys are the evolutionary genius of the orchid world. These are the moth orchids. Consistent watering is important with these, and I think that's the biggest key with the Phalaenopsis, is excellent drainage and consistent, even water.